Omega, one winged angel! A crucial victory for Kenny Omega on numerous levels.
So with this attempt at becoming champion again, am I trying to prove something? Yeah.
Jon, I am gonna alter your life just like you've done mine.
I was almost robbed of the ability to do any of this. I was almost forced into retirement. You know, we don't get to choose exactly how things end.
I can taste it.
Every time I get in here,
Revenge is so sweet.
could be the last time.
I wanted to see how far I could take it when it seemed like even continuing was an impossibility.
Coming out of that surgery and having restrictions on my neck and having no real idea of what I'm gonna look like on the other side.
I was blessed with another opportunity, and I felt I could do this again.
FTR didn't just attack your family, they also attacked my wife.
So is this a chance for me to prove something?
Jon Moxley, would you like to know the biggest difference between me and you?
I understand this situation is deeply personal for all three of you.
It's a chance for me to prove something to myself.
I don't need a weapon to snap someone's neck.
We get a chance to prove that not only are we the best tag team of our generation,
I could do it with my bare hands.
we're the best tag team of your generation.
You're not the greatest tag team of any generation. You don't even like each other. You've turned on each other. You've stabbed each other in the back how many times now? You were childhood best friends and you hate each other's guts. Think about that for a second. The fact that you two, who know each other better than anybody, don't like each other, tells me everything I need to know about you.
We've never even argued. We've never had an argument. We've never had a disagreement. We've never had a cross word. You guys can't even trust each other. You can't even have lunch together.
What a follow-up! Another hidden blade! The cover! And the return win for Will Ospreay!
Oh, mate, they were on fire. I needed that, like, especially for 6 months off, man. Oi, oi. Oh, what are you saying?
I'm busting this.
Yeah. Oh, mate. Mate, star, feel great. Thank you, mate. Coach's been such a legend, man, throughout all of this. Always checking up on me, always messaging. Like, he had the exact same one that I had, and 10 years ago, that would disqualify you from wrestling.
I got cleared to step foot in a wrestling ring again. I got my dream back.
You know, the main reason I came to AEW was to reform the tag team with Christian, to show an entire new audience, a new generation of fans, what exactly it is that CNC is. What we are is groundbreakers. We changed tag team wrestling. And now, getting to our team again, there was a few hiccups along the way, but we were able to get, speaking of hiccups, glad you could join us.
You're welcome. And you're right. There were some hiccups along the way, but we're here now. Those hiccups aside, the goal is to become the AEW Tag Team Champions, the greatest champions of all time.
AEW was built on the tag team division.
There's a reason that the tag team division in AEW lives and dies with FTR. Nobody can touch us between those ropes. We are the #1 team to do this ever.
You know, it's funny, right? Whether I want to admit it or not, without Kenny Omega, the Young Bucks, Cody Rhodes, this company doesn't exist. Just doesn't. It's called All Elite Wrestling for a reason. However, when you talk about All Elite Wrestling, you don't think about Kenny Omega, you think about MJF, because I'm the biggest star that this promotion has by a wide margin. Now, am I gonna sit here and pretend to you that Kenny Omega isn't gonna go down as bell to bell one of, if not the greatest professional wrestler of all time? No, I'm not gonna do that. There's a reason they call him a wrestling god. But there's also a reason they call me the devil.
Does being champion equate to power?
Kenny, we just saw you beat Swerve, the #1 contender.
Yeah.
What does this mean to you after your hard road to get back to this point?
Yeah. No, of course it does. I haven't been on the precipice of being a champion in quite some time. The champion it's a symbol. All eyes on me. That means power. That's a chance at influence. That's a chance to become an inspiration.
This right here, it means a lot to you, doesn't it?
You're a great wrestler. So why is it that you do the things that you do?
I still hold the championship that every single man could only ever hope of obtaining.
The ultimate power is being the AEW World Champion because it is the most important world championship in all of professional wrestling. Frankly, it might be the most important championship in all of sports.
Ain't nobody on the level of the devil.
So when it comes to someone who can take that from you, why not the god of professional wrestling?
Factually, Kenny Omega has had a Hall of Fame career.
The best bout machine.
This man is a freak athlete.
Kenny Omega the cleaner.
This man is durable.
The belt collector.
This man is strong. This man is fast. Some might say this man is unbeatable. And yet, I've already done that.
You were better than a 60 to 80% Kenny Omega.
It's my duty now to take that belt to represent what a true fighting champion is.
What you people deserve is a champion who will go down as one of the greatest wrestlers of all time.
The god of pro wrestling
This isn't the place for people like you.
versus the devil.
This is never supposed to be the MJF show.
I remember back in like September 2022, and he took to the ring, and he said the words,
The ace always wants the ball.
I just at that moment, I was like, oh man, I want to be here. I want to fight alongside him. I believed in what Jon Moxley was preaching back then. I don't believe in what he preaches now. Now I just hate him for what Jon took away from me.
Hello, Jon! You get your friends. I'll get my friends. Lights out! Steel cage, bruv!
I think so much about that night. When it comes to my home, when it comes to my people, like I want to be able to perform in front of them. It was just a magical moment standing there and performing in England, having that special moment, realizing that I'm going to be going in for surgery. And I got jumped, man. They fenced off anybody that tried to get in.
Get it up! Get the cage up!
Over and over and over again. And I felt my neck snapping. He didn't have any sympathy, any remorse. All he cared about was making an example out of me.
We play This game just keeps on going.
And now I'm gonna make an example out of him. Revenge is me battering him to an inch of his f***ing life. 6 months of just sitting there. I had to build myself from the ground up. The Continental rules state no one ringside. I'm gonna come at you with 6 months of depression, 6 months of anger, of becoming the man that I am now. You have completely altered my life, mate. So now, I'm gonna snap your neck, bruv.
January 1st, 2025, Asheville, North Carolina.
Spear! Yes!
We got our revenge, but you needed more. You challenged Jon Moxley to a World Heavyweight title match that has nothing to do with us.
You put me on the shelf for 4 months that I don't have.
We're not like you, Cope. We're not like you, Cage. We don't have to feel we are validated in what we do.
Is that enough to convince Cope that Christian has turned a corner?
You are just riding off into the sunset, one last hurrah.
Well, it's a grudge match between two of the greatest tag teams ever.
This Toronto crowd is jacked.
You know, I hear nostalgia act thrown around, but I don't see anyone that's going to stop us.
Wait a second, what is this? Beth Copeland with the assist!
It's real simple, FTR. You could still be somewhere else shaving each other's backs, but instead, you're here with the greatest tag team of this generation and prior generations.
Greatest tag team of your generation, my ass.
We are painted as the bad guys in this situation. They both are so damn selfish and so egotistical. They need the spotlight.
Beth is trying to undo the handcuffs, but she doesn't have a key.
Go. You've been under our roof. Our children go to school together. You want to throw that away?
Adam, you did this. You put her in harm's way. Look in the mirror, Bug Eyes.
I'd be remiss to say if Adam and Christian decided to bring their daughters into this, maybe I'll spike pile drive them too.
Beth Copeland does not need me to protect her, but over the last 6 months, I haven't been able to look her in the eye. But now that she's out of the woods, I realized that I needed to get my ass back to AEW and rectify the damn situation.
He's back! He's not alone! Cope and Cage are back, and they are out for revenge!
It's cute that Adam Copeland and Christian Cage are now trying to relive their glory days on the backs of FTR. Look, join everybody else who tries to feed off of the FTR table.
This is what really hurts you, isn't it?
For 12 straight years, no breaks, no breakups, no individual goals. We have become the predominant tag team in professional wrestling. We've been here to bring up the tag team division, to make sure the World Tag Team Championship was on the exact same level as the World Heavyweight Champion. We live by this.
You guys like to sing your own praises, that you're top guys, that you're living legends, you're this, you're that.
For you, this is a dream match.
We'll see how true it is when we take those titles from you, when we embarrass you, when we leave you with nothing.
The CNC Dynasty take our rightful place back on top of the mountain.
Calling yourself the greatest tag team of a generation doesn't change the facts. We are the tag team you pretend to be. How many times have you went your separate ways to win a World Heavyweight Championship? Not us. We are the 11-time World Tag Team Champions for a reason. Something you've never done around the world.
You think you're gonna take these from us? We absolutely will dog walk you.
What exactly can you do to us that hasn't been done before, that we haven't got up and walked away from under our own power?
We are the premier tag team. We are the dynasty of AEW. We will end you. Top guys, out.
As an EVP, I never created this company because of my own ego. We wanted to create a place where the best wrestle.
I'm not going to say everything I've accomplished because it's exhausting, but I've accomplished more than almost anyone has ever, and I've only been on national television for 6 years. It's frightening.
And I've been asked if winning the title this time around is going to be something that defines my legacy. Here's someone who came from the brink of death, someone who thought that was it. And here I am now on the doorstep of possibly reclaiming that belt, possibly becoming the face again of a place where the greatest wrestlers are heralded as the best. And I never thought I could do that again.
Well, what's the excuse gonna be for your legacy, Kenny Omega, when you lose in your home country?
Will Ospreay is one of the most jaw-dropping, awe-inspiring artists in the ring I have ever seen. A once-in-a-lifetime wrestler, a once-in-a-lifetime talent. I see the best in people, and I wanted the best for Will Ospreay. I do not apologize for anything. Anything. For better or worse, good or bad, comfortable or uncomfortable, the dominoes fall exactly how I want them to. If we put Will on the shelf, put him in timeout, start thinking things over, and realize that he is more powerful than he could ever imagine if he could just get out of his own way.
This isn't personal for me, Will. Don't make it personal.
We have never put a target on Will Ospreay. Will Ospreay put a target on himself.
One thing I like about this championship is when it is on the line, there is no one ringside.
I'm not gonna beat Will Ospreay. He's gonna beat himself.
Put the Continental title on the line, you little bitch.
Every time I step into the ring with the Continental Championship on the line, I am on death ground. I am past the point of no return. One day I will go down. It will not be a dynasty. Will Ospreay will get exactly what he asked for.
I like the idea that the god of pro wrestling and all his disciples will have no choice but to admit that Maxwell Jacob Friedman is better than him. And you know it.
What a chaotic way to start Dynamite here tonight. Things are only about to pick up when this man makes his way to the ring.
And ladies and gentlemen, he is the #1 contender for the AEW World title. He is Kenny Omega!
You got a great signature there, bud, but here's...
Max, please.
Shut your mouth.
How is it that I defeat MJF as the current day Kenny Omega? I can't lie, it's not gonna be easy.
Look at all these people, Max. They must be here for you. They must be here to cheer for the champ.
I'm not gonna take away what you've done for us. People are watching the show. They have a vested interest in what happens to that title. They are watching because they want someone to take it off of you.
They're here to watch the best wrestle.
They're not here for you, Max.
This version of Kenny Omega is the best that we've got.
They're here for me.
Max, if I'm the antithesis to what you are, maybe I can be the god of professional wrestling.
What I want to do is I want to talk about the thing you don't want me to talk about.
You feel great right now, but the fact of the matter is your guts can explode at any given minute, any given second, any time, any place, anywhere. You want to be able to cement your legacy before it's all over.
Their god will fall.
There is no level I am not willing to stoop to in order to make sure that my legacy gets cemented.
And your devil will rise.
You're not willing to go to the places I'm willing to go to.
That belt that you wear around your waist, I will take it from you.
You're not man enough to do what it takes to put me down.
And I will start to right the wrongs that you have committed in this company.
Kenny Omega was ready for it!
That is what a god of professional wrestling does!
You're good, Kenny. You're real good. But you ain't MJF.
The truest, most basic battle has always been between right and wrong. Two sides of a coin to decide an entire future. But which side dictates righteousness?
Sunday, 12th of April, put the Continental title on the line.
Is it a soldier of fortune or a soldier of ambition?
MJF paid off the Don Callis family to take out Darby Allin.
A toxic entity or justified aggressor?
The kingdom has changed since you ruled it.
Is it the revenge seekers?
This is about our legacy!
Or the perpetrators of the original sin?
Will the dominance of FTR continue?
A devil or a god?
Somebody needs to knock you down a peg. Someone needs to strike you down.
There is no grander prize, there is no higher honor, and there is no one who deserves it more than me.
No matter the side you stand, the only way to prove right or wrong is through the other side.
Continental Championship on the line. Expect no mercy.
You know what happens when Chris Jericho needs an opponent and doesn't have one? You just made the list!
Eventually, I'm gonna find you, and I'm gonna end your careers.
You're never gonna touch this again because you are the dumbest bitch alive.
It will be the Young Bucks against Okada and Takeshita.
You're in a race against time to cement your legacy.
Let's see who the better man is at Dynasty.
I don't think you truly understand what you've got yourself into.
The Casino Gauntlet match. We will crown a new TNT champion.
We're gonna create some chaos in Canada.
Goodbye and good night. Bang!